we learn a lot about maintaining the right attitude and the right approach. And we also discuss that good manners are outdated. But let's know a little more from a different perspective. Welcome to A World in a Word podcast with Rushabh Turakhia to take his mission of acts of kindness further and share the little blue card with you. Rushabh Turakhia, you were telling me about this very interesting 72-year young woman. Tell me more about her.
So, this is while walking on the footpath, and I saw this 72-year-old young woman. Why? Because the way she spoke to me and her attitude, I think I've never met such a positive person. She was it was early morning, 8 o'clock, and she was selling the breakfast items like poha and upma on the road. And I went and sat next to her and started talking to her. I don't know what happens is when I start talking to people, they open up easily. I don't know how it happens, but it happens. And it is, she has one son. His wife, daughter-in-law stays with them, and 4 granddaughters. The one of the granddaughters working at beauty parlor, rest 3 are studying. And son is also working somewhere, but one person can't feed 7 of them. So what happens is the daughter-in-law makes the food, the breakfast item, and she comes out and sells. So that's how they work. And after some time, daughter-in-law takes the turn of coming and sitting at the stall. And again, it's stall is at a place where it's a no hawking zone. So there is always a fear that the stall would be taken away. And while talking to her, she was discussing about her family issue. Her husband passed away 40 years back, and she's been surviving. And that time also, she started working at a garment factory. But eventually, with the age, she had to retire. And then she thought of setting up a stall and at least seeing that household basic needs are met, whatever they can. Just imagine the poha upma is hardly 10, 15, 20 rupees. And due to Corona, people were still not eating out. But the way she was talking to me, I thought I should have it. I didn't tell this at home, but I had poha.
Okay, we won't tell your wife.
So I had poha. I bought poha from her, and while sitting there, I would see, how a mother would treat a child and feed her. She would do to every customer who used to come to her. Ha beta. It was not a fake salesmanship. It was a genuine motherly feeling which was come where she wanted to feed them. And she wouldn't. I could see, I putting even extra poha or upma to someone who she felt needs more. And just imagine at this age and at this stage of life, when everything is shut down, you are still doing that, and it amazes me. And the way she was talking, it's so positive. I think that morning was amazing, and then I, as usual, shared my lump sum and worked with 100 times more blessings.
And I'm sure she's never gone for any workshops on attitude or
no, I don't think so.
Soft skills, should I say?
I think it's inborn.
It is inborn, but yes,
life, zindagi sikha deti.
Zindagi sikha deti, or as we say, like that's what life teaches us. And this reminds me of a phrase: life softens what is hard inside, but it also hardens what is soft.
Soft outside.
We need to be careful with the balance. So good manners are not outdated, and customer satisfaction is an inner attitude at whatever scale your business is, isn't that?
That's true. That's something to learn.
Absolutely. And with that, it's our turn now, as Rushabh says, to take these acts of kindness further, to enrich the world with what we have to contribute. With that, thank you very much for joining us for this episode of A World in a Word with Rushabh Turakhia.
Thank you so much. It's your turn now.
Your turn now.